Let us understand some interesting words, okay? Guys, pauses are there, and how to overcome the pauses. Now, if I tell you, well, 5 easy steps for mastering vocabulary, forget that. Okay? I'm not going to fool you. By the way, I can fool you easily. What other YouTubers are doing is the same thing. They're fooling, they're telling that, oh, English, every day 5 minutes, fine, yeah. It's not the case. You have to be, even today, let me tell you. I was watching this interview. Nikhil Kamat's YouTube channel, you know Nikhil Kamat? I was watching that clips. And the way these guys were talking, I mean, eloquent talk. To be very candid with you, I dream to be like these people. I don't come from that illustrious background, I don't come from that international schools and all. So whatever the vocabulary, the English you can hear me speaking, it has come from University of Hard Knocks. I mean, by self-torture, by studying and reading and working on my vocabulary, revising the vocabulary. When I see this Nikhil Kamat, this guy, I don't know that this was one heroine, Kirti Sanun was there, I guess. I pronounce it Sanun, right? Sanan, okay. She was there and there were 2 more guys. They were so comfortable talking. I mean, as if they're talking in Marathi. So I dream to communicate like them. Even though I'm giving you these words, I confess you guys that while talking, I'm not able to use all the words that I'm giving you. And maybe, I don't know, what do you think about me, but I'm also inadequate. I also lag. I'm getting better day in and day out. I'm getting better, I'm working. Things are going in the right direction. And I never say that I have arrived. I have. How it is used? I have arrived means what?
It's now my turn.
Arrived means finish. I'm successful now. Done. No need to work on. No, it's not like that. Guys, understand. You can't own success. You have to rent it. And the rent is due every single day. So when I said, oh, my PhD is finished, now tension-free life, no. That was the beginning. And yeah. मुश्किलें तो सिर्फ जिंदा लोगों को आती है, मुर्दों के लिए तो लोग रास्ता छोड़ते हैं. Yes or no? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to face all the difficulties. I know that because it is understood. Because understand, it's not going to be that easy. This vocabulary, this communication skill, it's not going to be a cakewalk. I always use the word cakewalk. It's not going to be. I have arrived. I have arrived means you can't just say I have arrived. It's over, done, finished. No. It's a continuous process. It can be fitness. It can be communication skills. It can be mastering your technical skills. So you can't just sit on your laurels. Sit on your, what it means? Sit on your, hey guys, please tell me spelling of laurels. Sit on your laurels. Means what? Means you're just, kind of, for example, suppose anyone is a good performer. He has won a lot of matches or anything. So we can say him like, you don't sit on your laurels, okay? That is the past. Now start fresh, work hard, get better every day. So you can't just keep on thinking about your past and kind of keep on banking about your past, no? One more word is there. Basking in the sun. Basking in the sun. Or in the past. You can't bask in the past. Now basking in the sun means what? Actually basking means what? You may have seen in the movies that a hero-heroine sits on the beach. What is basking means relax actually. So, stop basking in the past. Or stop sitting on your laurels. Laurels means past achievements. In cricket also, you can't just stay in the cricket team because 4 months before I hit a century. You know, people forget, people have short memories. They will say that, okay, 4 months we don't tell. I mean, last 2 matches you did not perform, get out. Your vocabulary notebook, the condition of your vocabulary notebook will, it talks about your attitude towards communication skills. Let me tell you, the words which I just use, I have arrived in all those words. These are earned words, they just don't come easily. Understand, guys? I want to tell you something. Crops grow where farmer works, and weeds grow anywhere. Okay? So same thing with vocabulary also. You have to work on that. They will just not come out of your mouth so easily. What comes out of easily? Pauses. That because you don't need efforts for that. But the words that come out of your mouth easily, effortlessly, they need efforts. Though it sounds effortlessly, it needs efforts. It's called as the swimming duck syndrome. Swimming duck syndrome. I mean, it's applicable to me. I don't know about the Kirti Saroon and all those, Nikhil Kamath. They were brought up in a convent environment. But for me, it's not coming naturally. I mean, I have to work on that. And it may be like a swimming duck syndrome for you. You see like a duck swimming, but you don't know how much of effort it's putting beneath the water there. So same thing with me also. Words, guys, the words which I'm telling you, they're not going to come out of your mouth so easily. As a farmer, you have to work on that. Okay? Yeah, I can give you one more metaphor for this. First, it should go in the go down. Then it will come in the showroom. Okay? First notebook. Then here. And then here. The distance is very small. But it will not come so easily. All the words will stay in the notebook only. Words will stay in the notebook. They will lie there. Because they feel they're comfortable. Notebook is very comfortable for the words. They will not come out of here. So that is what I want to tell you guys. That communication, vocabulary, it looks very romantic. It's like when you see a fitness model, you see his, six-pack, looks so fit, yeah. But you don't know what he does. That's the thing. Same thing here also, guys. Okay? So, okay, let me give you some interesting words. Can you tell me the meaning? Can you tell me the word anemic? Anemic.
Less blood.
Anemic means what?
Less blood.
Correct. Less blood. Anyone is anemic here? Less blood? No, I don't think so. You are all having more blood coming out from everywhere. Okay. I guess 13, 14. What is the normal range of your blood? Blood is also called as? Yeah. Okay, okay. Anemic. Anyone is anemic here? See how I use this word. Anemic economy. What is anemic economy? Means what? The economy is not strong. Instead of using weak economy, we can use anemic economy. Got it? Okay.
Anemic means less or weak.
Anemic means?
Less or weak.
Both. Less blood, therefore weak. Okay? Less blood, therefore weak. Another word is pale. If you call me weak, pale. But I'm not talking about the color. I'm talking about strength. Okay. You look very pale. Where is our pale person? Today is absent. He sits here. So you look very pale. Work on yourself, okay? I always tell. Your mothers also think no, you are pale. Every mother thinks. Even though you're chubby, still your mother thinks you're pale. Like your mother, my mother also says, Sandeep, what is happening? And all our mothers say, what do they say? Eat. How many of you have mothers who give more than required food in your tiffin? More than required. Tell them 2 chapatis, 3 they will give. And you are irritated. Oh. And in school it's compulsion to finish the tiffin. And then your mother is giving 3 chapatis. How are you going to eat that? So we have some other ways to distribute somewhere or throw somewhere. Okay, anemic, pale, getting fidgety. FID, all of you write down, FID, getting GETY, getting fidgety, okay guys. So, yes, see how it is used. You should stop your talk before the crowd gets fidgety. You should stop your talk before the crowd gets fidgety. Means what? Bored. What happens when we are bored? We get fidgety. Yeah. What are the signs of fidgeting? Fidgeting signs? Like biting your nails or not sitting in one place or, I mean, moving shaking your hand, your leg, scratching, all these are signs of fidgety. Yeah, I mean, uncomfortable in the sense mentally uncomfortable, that shows physically uncomfortable. Stop getting fidgety. Anyone is there? The crowd can get fidgety and agitated. Why? Now, if you remember the 15th August speech, they also call me during 15th August and 26th Jan, as a chief guest, but I swear, I don't bore my students telling the history which already we have studied from 1st to 10th standard, and again they tell that today is 15th August. I know that. So India got independence, do you know? Oh, really? And they also tell that father of nation is Mahatma Gandhi. Oh, I got 1 mark for that. In 3rd standard, I got 1 mark for that. But then what happens to you? Fidgety and agitated. Because jalebis are waiting for you. Most of us are interested in the sweets that have been distributed in school, yes or no? I mean, after 15th and 26th, they distribute the sweets and all. So we are like looking at the guy who has the sweet, and this guy, come on here, end up fast, come on, give me. So when I went to this school, they gave that chikki. It's peanut, made up of peanuts. It's very tasty, and these guys were all looking at the peanuts. I said, it's better to call it a day. Better to call it a day. Call it a day means better to stop it. Guys, how many of you have this nasty habit of nicknaming the teacher? I hope you don't nickname me. I don't know where I fit in. So actually, there is another thing. There are some of your friends who tease you with some names. Okay? With your names of Tombu, Chombu, whatever, fat, thin, tall, whatever they are. I mean, they're very funny. So it's called as name calling. It's a very simple word, but we don't remember that word. Name calling. Look at you guys. While writing also you feel like, that's what I said. It's not that easy. While writing, how do you feel? Sir, you speak, why you are telling? It happens in classroom when teacher is speaking and then he says, okay, write down. You are talking, continue that talk. Why are you disturbing me? Did I disturb you? Then why are you disturbing me? You continue with your own. But that's not going to happen in my class. Okay? Yeah. Name calling. So you can use this word like, you can say like, a teacher will come and, why you beat him? He was name calling. He was name calling me. You can say that. Right? Now beat him. Another word for beat him is thrashed him. Thrashing is more severe than beating, huh? Or if you thrash someone and given a bloody nose, or black eye, anyone is given bloody nose, and the moment you give the bloody nose, second day his parents come. Who is that? You are upset on that day. You are very intelligent. Maybe not in school, maybe in neighborhood. And he gives the same medicine back. So how it is, you see? Getting my own medicine back. Means what? He will give you the same punch. You are given here, he will give here. Okay, tit for tat. But, I got my own medicine back, you can say. One word is there. See, he always picks fight. Picks fight. Means what? Yeah. How many of you are like this? The guy is sitting silently, you go and tease him, beat him, you pick the fight. How many of you are like that? Well, like that. So you always pick the fight, maybe with your siblings. Brother, sister is innocently sitting poor there. You go and do something, poke somewhere, beat, tease, pull hair. Usually brothers do that. How many of you brothers fight with your sisters? Only this much. You are true brothers. My two kids, teenagers, fist fight is there. Another word. Fist fight. They are into fist fight. I said, you're 17 years old. You should, okay, when you were kids, I can understand, but 17, you're fighting, pulling hair, beating, punching. And then we realize that, okay, so these will not speak at least for 1 week now. After 10 minutes, they start as if nothing has happened. It's like it was India-Pakistan match. Suddenly, it becomes friendly match. Everything is closed. I mean, all the discords. All the discords are sorted out. Discord means what? Yeah, I mean, do you know, guys, if I don't refer a notebook, no, best English comes out of me. So I'll not refer it. All the discords or all the differences or all the discords means all the problems, all the issues, they're sorted out or they come out. Discords. Take. Good. Sweaty palms. Yeah. Sweaty palms. It is used for nervousness. All of you get sweaty palms, no? Sweaty palms. 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 Okay? So when do we get sweaty palms? When we are nervous. Usually in interview. Okay, another word can be used for sweaty palms. I use knot in the stomach. Did I use? Yeah, I use it. Knot in the stomach, knot. What is knot? K-N-O-T. K-N-O-T, huh? Not N-O-T. K-N-O-T. Knot in the stomach means what? Butterflies. Butterflies. Isn't it? Now you are not required to say that, oh, I feel like butterflies in my stomach. You are not required to say, you can say butterflies. Sufficient. When you say butterflies, it means what? Nervous. You are not required to use this idiom completely. I was feeling like butterflies in my stomach. Not required. Only just, oh, butterflies. When you say butterflies, it means nervousness. Okay? Butterflies. Sweaty palms, butterflies, knot in the stomach. Irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel syndrome means when I ask you to come here, you first will go to the toilet. That's irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel syndrome. Bowel means bowels, tummy. So anyway, that is a psychological, technical word actually. Cool guys. So, have you enjoyed? These are the words that I explained you. Do you know one of the reasons why my communication and my vocabulary is good is I teach you. When you teach vocabulary, you get better in vocabulary. You don't forget those words. And that is what you have to do now. You have to come with your own words and you have to teach. When you teach, you remember it in a better way. You remember more. All of you, do you remember that your teacher, when they used to come to your class, don't have in books also. They just start. How come? Because they teach, and when you teach, teaching once is equal to studying 10 times. So when you teach a word, for example, fist fight, when you teach that, it is etched in your memory, etched, E-T-C-H-E-D, etched means permanently engraved in your memory. Of course, as I said before that, these words are not going to come out that easily. If it is only in the showroom, in the go down, then you have to bring it in the showroom. Means what? If you don't speak, if you don't talk, these words will not come out. In a day, at least 2 hours you have to communicate in English. At least 2 hours. I'm not talking effectively. 2 hours of exposure should be there. In the 2 hours, you may speak for 15, 20, 30 minutes. But at least 2 hours of aggregate exposure talking should be there. And for that, practice sessions are available for you. Otherwise, these words will be just there in the notebook, lying dormant. Lying, D-O-R-M-A-N-T, dormant means they are just there, not active. And they will go with you. No.